at the Venice Basketball League.
Well, guys, we're back. Episode number 2, VBL Talk.
Let's talk.
We've quite, no offense to our boy Corey, but I think we've upgraded our setup just a little bit. Episode number 2.
When you say no offense, that means
AKA
it's offensive.
Mr. Woodies.
I think what that means is that Mr. Punch, DJ Punch, and this incredible studio over here is...
I got to recognize that, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you, Punch. I ain't going to lie to you, Punch. The place that we was at before was hot as shit for a fat nigga.
We seen a horse.
So this is an upgrade. I feel a cool breeze. I feel a lot more room. And you got cold-ass waters. I'm good.
Not to mention, we seen a horse.
I just want to take a moment and shout out again. DJ Punch, this man
Shout out
been
to
rocking
Punch.
with me for a decade.
Yes, Lord.
Sir.
I don't think he's ever been late to the beach, bro. And I couldn't say that about anybody at the table, including myself.
That's for sure.
My been setting up the
hold
sound.
up, hold up.
Hold on, what happened?
Yeah, I take offense to that one, too.
Don't.
No. Y'all all been late.
Damn, I can't get my shine down.
No. Hold on.
Boy, shine.
Don't fuck with my reputation.
Hold on.
We gonna get this out here right now.
You
okay?
been on time every time?
My call time is 12 o'clock or 12:30. I do not do the first game. That is for whoever else that you got going up
How
there.
long you been coming to the beach, Mo?
This makes 13 years.
No, but before that, before VBL.
Oh, since
13 years since he's been an
1990.
announcer. DJ Punch, what,
Yeah.
9 or 10 years? You coming up on the next 8 years.
Yeah, about
9
90,
years.
95, 96, I was going to the beach.
Yeah, I wasn't even born yet.
What was
Oh,
that,
shit.
What was that like? What was your first interaction with Venice?
My brothers going to Venice Beach. One of my older brothers, shout out to Mario. Snook, he took me, my little brother, and a cousin to the beach and wanted to get in the waves. I understand my brother's been in and out of the penitentiary all
Y'all
his
didn't
life.
come for basketball. Y'all came to surf.
My brother came to stand in the water to take on the waves.
Wow. What'd you do?
He won.
Me, my cousin, my older brother, my baby brother, standing in the water and waited for the waves, kept going further out,
Hold on.
hitting the waves.
You mean to say you got in the waves before you even got a bucket at the beach?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I ain't known this
That's
man for
nice.
20 years. I never knew
Yeah.
that, bro. This is a
Yeah,
good way to kick off the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
That's
And
tough.
how many years since you've been in the water since?
I haven't been in the water
Since.
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 I think I probably
Since
went out-
96, bro.
Yeah, I probably
One
went
and
out.
done.
Yeah, I probably went out
How?
with them probably 4 times like that.
But hold on, how fun was that? Like that memories.
It was dope because, like I said, I miss my baby brother. He was killed. You know what I'm saying? That was like my ace boom coon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Corey Dumas, R.I.P.
Still with us, by the way, right?
Yeah,
That's for
yeah,
the spirit.
yeah,
like
yeah.
through this story, right? Like his spirit lives.
No,
on
I
with
got
us
a
forever
lot of
right
his. I got a lot of his attitude and swag about things, whatever case may be. He was a young dude with an old soul.
now. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But my older brother, you know what I mean? He don't play no games. If it's popping, it's popping. Best believe somebody might not make it home type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how he was.
Wow.
And, you know, he took certain things in fun because, like I said, he was in and out of prison mostly his whole life. So going to the beach and just experiencing the waves, just being out there, period, was a thing for him.
Wow.
So he took it as a strength thing of us standing in the water and taking on waves.
Wow.
So that was
Wow.
that
First
was
of all,
deep,
thank
bro.
you for sharing
Wow.
that story,
Yeah,
Mal.
yeah,
So hold on. So y'all
That's
put up
next
to the beach. Y'all got annoyed, and then what did you guys do? Like, what was the
like
second?
we got
interaction?
we kind of like because my older brother don't drink, don't smoke.
Yeah.
Okay, and being around him, you didn't drink, you didn't smoke.
All right.
He looked at you as a lame type deal.
So what was the next thing? Y'all went and got buckets that day, or no? Just came to the
we
beach.
Went to the beach, got in the sand. His mom and his girl, my oldest brother mom. I mean, well, you know, it was my youngest brother and oldest brother's mom. We all like went to the beach. They would sit right here on the sand and they were chilling. We would all go out, like I said, me, baby brother, older brother, and cousin. We'll stand out in the water. And we would just literally walk further and further each wave hit.
What
And
age
that
was
was
this?
Shit. I had to be like 17, 16, 17, something like that.
So tell me about the first time you got a bucket, though. When was that?
At the beach?
Yeah.
First time
Was you talking smack or talking shit? I gotta say.
I got into a fight. I got into a fight the
First thing,
time.
before you even played?
First day.
Or you got a bucket?
No,
or bucket?
I was playing, but it was a guy, he didn't like how I was talking.
5s or 3s?
3s.
3s.
And he didn't like how I was talking. So he was just, he had a couple of words, whatever. I didn't mind the words and the shit talking until he called me a bitch.
Was your brother playing?
No.
Really
My
comes
brother
full
never
circle.
played out
It
there.
was just you. Just you and
It
two
was
randoms.
it was me, my boy. I think it was Brandon. I think my boy Brandon. He live up in Visalia. And they just came down like not too long ago. Matter of fact, they're in the video of 2 weeks ago. They were sitting on the sideline. But Brandon, you know what I'm saying? He was fresh out the pen, and he comes with me, and we playing ball, and I'm cooking. I hit a couple of bank shots. I went through the legs a couple of times to make a layup. Old boy was like, man, he's a bitch ass nigga. Like that. And I was like, bro, don't say that again or I'm going to fold you. My boy go, oh yeah, that's his trigger word. Say it again. And old boy was like, nigga, ain't nobody scared of him. Woo. I said, all you got to do is say it again, player. That's all you got to do. He kind of looked at me, left it alone. We played. I made a couple more buckets. We win. He calls me a bitch. I catch him.
Oh. With the one or the two?
No, 2-piece. But the one kind of knocked him down. The second one woke him up.
But you had won the game or you had lost?
We won.
You won
We
and you
won.
still knocked him out. Damn, bro.
But I mean,
Damn.
you
Bro,
can't
that's
call
great.
me. You can't call me that, homie, for nothing. Like I don't play
Still,
the type
bro,
I'd
that
games.
was
say this
96.
has really come
Jeez.
full circle because any
Yeah.
VBL player that has been in a huddle with you has heard the Mouthpiece biggest rule.
Yeah, don't call each other bitches
Yeah. Number one rule.
because you have to understand you're taking a man out of a
Yeah,
man's.
I get it. Well,
You know
I
what I
want to
mean?
make a disclaimer that from now on, like, don't ever get the talking. And I think, well, hopefully we can make a stand, like, moving forward with the game. Like, don't let somebody get in your head to the point where, like,
No, I think talking is great for the game of street ball, but there's certain etiquettes with men that you don't cross.
out of respect,
And you
it's
don't
respect.
call another man a bitch while playing and expect the game to just keep going smooth. If you call a man that, honestly,
Right.
it goes away from the game. Now they feel they got to defend themselves as a man
I hear.
and fight you.
But what happened when, like, let's take it to the alley type talk, right? When it's
Well,
like, that was always like, every time a pickup game happens, like, all right, go to the alley. That was always the talk.
I think that was always a
So what
whole
happened to
move.
Why?
Because while I'm walking,
But it's man to man. It's not a spectacle to see. Like, if
no,
y'all want to
but
fight,
while
y'all
I'm
go fight.
walking, now
Y'all
you
go
want to
fight.
talk me out of it. I don't do the talk me out of it after you didn't call
Why
me no
can't we
bitch.
talk about it? Yeah, 'cause
No,
maybe
no.
he's always
I'm
sorry
gonna
about
fold
it.
you right then and there. I'm gonna fold you
It's
like,
the
like
law.
my last
The
two.
mouthpiece law.
My last two
Yeah.
incidents at the beach was two people calling me a bitch. One got kicked in the mouth. The other one got slept.
All right.
So it's just.
I just
don't
got one
play that game.
logistical
Got it.
question about the
Oh,
kicking
yeah.
in the mouth. How'd the-
Mouthpiece
the
don't
leg
play
go?
no
I've been doing
games.
Muay Thai ever since I was
Oh,
7
shoot.
years
So
old.
You got that.
So I know how to fake down, get your hands down, and kick you right.
I
in your
gotta say, I've been
eardrum.
knocked down a couple
Damn.
times at the beach. I had to learn. I had to learn the hard way.
But I will tell you this: you never called nobody no bitch. I ain't never heard you say that to nobody.
Yeah, I
So-
didn't have to say no B word to be like get knocked out. I just got a bucket and I was like, what? Like, that's in your face, Jungle Boy style.
And
sucker punch.
And to me, anybody that do some sucker punching on that, they a hoe ass lame dude.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Swing on somebody that call you out your name in that manner.
But guess what? After I got sucker punched, they were like, oh, stop. They thought I got right back up, finished the game, won the game. Both games I done got sucker punched. I finished the game. Slaying, it gave me respect for the rest of it. He was like, you ain't gonna do nothing? Nah, I'm gonna pop, pop,
Hey,
pop, pop.
and I remember one fight that I helped stop.
That's true story. Where's Slim been at? I remember the original Slim.
Oh, you talking
6'7",
big,
with
tall
the
Slim.
do-rag,
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Hey man,
He was tough, bro. He had full N1.
oh, you
mixtape,
talking
6.
about 6'7" Slim?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Slim, older Slim.
Hold on.
They
He
used to
started
be
the VBL with us. 6.
right.
6'8".
Oh no, shout out to my boy
250.
Slim, but pure asshole.
Full name what?
I don't know.
Yo,
That's
that
a
was
crazy
funny.
shout out, man.
But
Yo.
one of the
No.
smoothest
I
players,
mean,
and,
he's-
like you know,
Good
You got to
people.
understand, he was like a Lamar Odom type.
it was
You get what I'm
exactly
saying?
that, but with more handle.
Yeah, he was
Wow.
killer. He was a killer.
Like
but
sick
he
with his
always
moves.
wanted to fight, and he always wanted to fight people that didn't want to fight.
Yeah.
So it was weird. Like, bro, you big enough to like get down with the best of them. Don't pick on
He
somebody.
thought he was the man, bro.
And
You
he-
know that.
Like to this day, if he come out to the beach, he wants you to
Hey,
acknowledge
Slim,
him.
if you're
as
watching
Big
the
Slim.
OG Slim, first I need
Yeah.
the full names. Too many
Yeah.
Slims I don't met to this 18-year VBL career.
Yeah.
We needed him at Legends Day. All right?
Yeah.
And you matching up
Oh.
against Mouthpiece.
Nah,
As a
he's-
matter of fact,
real
yeah,
good.
Mouthpiece on the podcast. Can we hear like, are you down to play in this 50 and up Legends game?
Yeah.
My boy Mouthpiece past 50, open.
No,
Yeah.
but
Let's
you have to
go.
understand, I'm not over 50. Don't
Over 250.
don't try to do that shit. I am over 250. Fuck you.
3 years.
But the thing about it is this. A lot of people have been asking me like to play ball. You know what I'm saying? Because they haven't seen me play ball. I got plenty of videos that I didn't put out that I did play ball. You know what I'm saying?
And I witnessed it many times.
I've heard many a story that Mouthpiece was cold.
So
Super cold.
you have to understand something.
For decades.
Only reason why I stopped playing is because I got injured with some youngsters. I couldn't walk around, so that means I couldn't do my job as Mouthpiece.
Right.
I mean,
It
you come out there limping at school. Like,
Nah, the hell with
gotta
that.
be right.
You know everybody has a good time when I'm
gonna be out there
dancing
looking
and
like
having a
Mike.
good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Give him a chair.
Anytime I'm out there dancing and having a good time walking around, it's the vibe. But if I'm sitting there on crutches or in a
Okay,
wheelchair,
but are you saying you coming out of retirement?
Yeah.
On the
just for that one day,
Yeah?
yeah. I'll come out for that one day. I
We
mean,
had
don't put me up against no motherfucking I got the juice or no defender that's
But would
crazy.
you say like in your category, like age, weight bracket, like are you you could confidently say like you the pound for pound best player at Venice?
Well, I mean, as far as big dudes is concerned, ain't nobody ripping me.
No.
For sure. I know this for a fact. I'm a definitely cross the fuck out of somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
My shot is not, I haven't been like really shooting. So it's probably I'm gonna probably do a couple of layups and a couple of bank shots to get
But-
me in rhythm.
pound for pound.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody. When you look around, like you see them big dudes, like you're like nobody.
Nobody is really stronger than me. I cannot say that. Like I've battled a dude that was 280, and he didn't move me one bit.
Like if I put 20 on punch right now, like would you take that? Like
Okay,
what about big
listen,
dots?
I love punch.
Yeah.
I love punch.
Yeah.
I will cross the fuck out of punch.
Damn.
Dang, punch.
Punch.
Yeah.
Punch play football.
See, there you go.
Punch play football.
Now, okay, wait.
Punch, I love that you're ready to
hold
go
on.
with that
Now,
mic.
understand something, Punch.
Come on.
That's my number one love. If you play O-line and I play D-line, your quarterback is fucked.
Nah,
Okay?
I don't believe that.
I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you
I got
know.
the step on you.
I'm letting you know. I got a cold move when it comes to the
These
D-line.
legs don't look the way they do for nothing.
Now,
Playboy.
if I'm playing O-line and you playing D-line, I know how to pancake. So in football, if I'm getting to the quarterback punch, you better hold me for 4 seconds because 3, I'm getting him.
See, he think because he's shorter than me that he gonna get up under. That's the problem.
I know.
That's
no,
the
no,
problem.
No. I'm a strong dude, Punch.
I got
I'm
a
one of the
base.
strongest dudes that you'll ever come across at 6 foot. Bullshit you not.
All right, you heard it. The challenge is
Bullshit
out.
you
Yeah.
Mouthpiece.
My back
legend.
downs at the
go
basketball
one-on-one.
That's how you
game.
gotta end it from Ron
Legends
Mills.
Day.
Go.
Pound
Yeah,
for
my back
pound.
downs is
Yeah.
gonna be crazy.
'Cause that's
Ain't
how we're
nobody
gonna
gonna hold me.
We gotta finish it.
Ain't nobody gonna hold me.
There might be some special guests coming out there.
I'm actually.
They better be a former NBA player.
I think we might have to put some bread.
If you put
Yeah, we
over
might have
50,
to.
If we're gonna put bread on the ones, like I
yeah.
think this year it'll be the first year of like a 10-year like Ron Bills Day Classic.
okay, so
8
give
years.
me one opponent that you feel one-on-one with me right now to be a good matchup.
DB.
I don't know. I was gonna say
Listen to me.
You got
Listen to
quiet
me.
for a second.
No. I got quiet because of the blasphemy that you talking.
Oh
You-
man, it's
you-
about to get real. Yeah.
You have to understand
I
something.
got-
Understand something.
I got mouthpiece now.
You got to understand something. I'm a little bit more agile. Definitely stronger. DB's over 50.
What about the White
Way
Shadow?
over.
He's
No,
fucking
he's not his
tall.
weight class. No, no.
He's not
Different
In
weight.
his
All right,
side,
same.
I mean, Sal back in the day would definitely give you a run for your money.
Sal and me used to
But-
play together all the time. Sal got he's a big body. He know how to use it.
Showtime coming out. I mean, I can't wait to see it. You guys, all the announcers
Showtime is
gonna
gonna get crossed the fuck up and lose his prescription.
Lord.
Showtime.
Don't listen
You
to
might
me.
have to lace him
I
up this
love
week.
my guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to DB. Shout out to
I
Showtime.
got my money on my
But
dudes.
if we doing battle of the MCs, I win in basketball.
Wow.
Don't get it twisted.
Hold on.
Don't get it twisted.
And what about Big Docs?
Docs know the business.
Also?
Docs know the business.
Wow. Shots fired.
Docs,
Docs,
Docs
you heard
used
it
to,
here first.
Docs used to love playing with me. He didn't like playing against me, but we did play against each other. And every time Doc tried to stop me, it didn't happen.
So you're saying we can make all this go down August 27, Legends
Yeah,
Day,
yeah.
Mouthpiece,
1
all
p.m.
the MCs is coming out of retirement.
Yeah,
They've been
yeah.
out of retirement for years. This could be the most legendary game.
Wait, when's the last game
of
I
the
played? Was that
championship.
Memorial Day like 2 years ago? And I cooked.
Yes. I mean, every time I done see
cooked.
Mouthpiece, he
Wait,
done
in
cooked.
Ven- in
Every time
Venice?
I done see
I
DB, he
cooked.
done
I
cooked.
think you
Every
said-
time
I
I
think
done
you
seen
talking about,
Docs, he done cooked. Showtime,
Cleveland.
I only
In
seen
No.
the jumper.
Oh, in Cleveland, I
see that
cooked.
video. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Cleveland, I
in
see.
Cleveland,
I
I
can safely say that
cooked.
all of our MCs can hoop. Because that,
Right.
if you want to come work for us, like if you guys might know the background, like Veniceball is a basketball operation. Everything basketball. We sleep, we eat, we drink, we sit, we think basketball. So if you want to come work here and you send your little application and you ain't got no game, there's not a chance we're taking you. So
But
every
Nick,
time
no.
I
As
say,
somebody that takes interns,
that's the
I don't
only
know about
way
that.
that you earn a job working with Veniceball. Is if you got, if you don't got game, then
Nick,
go.
and
But you
if
gotta
got an
understand-
incredible heart. Like you spread love, empathy in this world.
That's always
Yeah,
going to
no,
be
no, no.
secondary.
If you got a good
But
heart,
if you're not
definitely
gonna play
wanna fuck
hard,
with
and if
Come
you're
on,
not going to
you know
play,
there's a lot of people in the fam that. may
but
not be the greatest,
everybody
but-
can ball. Everybody
Yeah.
at least got a heart. I mean, you know, now who bust? Like this is more about the heart, and that's what we went away
But-
from basketball. But Veniceball, if you ain't got no game, don't send no applications.
But understand this. Understand this. Nick and me used to play too when Nick had long hair.
Jungle Boy.
You feel what I'm saying?
Boy.
And Nick can tell you then, John and Johan, which is some of the originals that he played with, that played for Veniceball.
The other long
I used to give them
tough
problems.
matchups.
I used to give them problems. They used to give me problems.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Toughest
saying?
dudes on the beach. That's
we,
why I done
we used to
selected.
hoop. But the thing about me, see, I always had the dudes that wanted to fight on my team. You get what I'm saying? So we used to battle a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Through the legs and bank shots, I used to kill people with that. Kill people with that. I'll set you up so cold. But that came from me working with Bone Collector. Like we from the same, we
AKA Larry Williams.
you know what I mean? We
AKA
came from the same neighborhood. But we used to,
coldest
me, him, and a
dinosaur.
guy named Matt used to work out together.
Boom.
And you gotta understand, Matt had a Gumby haircut, but had the coldest shakes in the world.
Shout out
Missing
Spin Master
teeth.
too. Sick with it.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
All,
Some
the
came
greats
from all the
came from
neighbor-
Pasadena, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All the best players that I heard at the beach. What about Reggie Cotton? Reggie Cotton. Was
Reggie
from
Cotton was another
He
one.
came to Pasadena too.
Reggie Cotton.
Wow.
That's tough.
All the legends. Not gonna lie. There's a real connection between those two cities. And if you guys
Yeah.
travel around LA, most of you have never been to Pasadena. It's one of the dopest cities and neighborhood.
You gotta
in LA.
understand, I'm from the streets of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, really honestly, trenches type deal. But I was a sports head. I played either basketball when it was basketball season, football when we can play football, and boxing and Muay Thai, bro, when it wasn't nothing else going on. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm cut from a different type of cloth as far as when it comes to street ball, that's right up my alley. Because most street ball ended in fights or money.
That's tough.
Like we was either gambling or motherfuckers talk so much that it got to the point where we got to fighting.
Play till you
When I
fight.
came to Venice.
And I was Venice like that every day, bro. There was days
feel
pick up
me?
and you play till you fight, and then sometimes 2 or 3 fights a day.
And Venice for me.
Did you witness that for real? Like, was I tripping on like even in early 2000 was like that 90s,
Well,
late 90s?
I witnessed people really getting emotional.
It was
in
more
the
than
sense
2000.
of- yeah.
2000s was the years where you fought. Like 90s, you'll play till like
It was emotional, bro, because you got to understand, if you played on the 3-on-3 courts, most cats that played on the 5-on-5 courts, it was like they knew you or you had some game.
Right.
There was no, like nowadays, a cat could call next, but nobody knows him, and he gets on.
Got you.
That's not happening when I first came.
No, Venice, bro.
They had to know you in order for you to
Bro.
even get a turn.
It was the
Other than that,
craziest thing.
go over there on that 3-on-3.
Yep.
Handle your biz. If you
Yep.
kill over there and we hear about you,
Facts.
cool. But the reason why they heard about me, because I was fighting over there. Because I would
Time,
win
kicking
games.
people in the
Plot
mouth.
twist.
And I'm fighting.
I'm not gonna lie. I came here first touchdown 1996. I came into the courts. I mean, that main court used to be crowded. The original court, that court, that VBL court that we play on, didn't get built till 2001.
Yeah, it was later on.
Yeah.
It was later on. We almost only 3 court, but that main court was like a crowd, and then it was just 2 side courts.
Yeah.
Yep.
And those 2 side courts had like 3 necks on every court: the
Right.
kids court, adult
Right.
courts, and 2 OG courts.
Right.
And it's like you had to wait, bro. Like if you came to Venice on the main court, I had to wait like 3 weeks of playing there every day to get an invite to the main court. But if you came after that whole decade, like if you came on Saturday around 2 and say I got next, they'll put you on the list, and it has like already 30 people's name on
Right.
it.
And shout out to
And
Big
25
Milk.
of them are not there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big
They're
shout
just
out
like
to
they're just the
They
dudes that
called
got the
in.
list.
Big
So
shout out
they
to
say-
Milton, man.
Bruh.
Milton was our national walking monument. You know what I'm saying? White dude from Brooklyn, New York, New York. And he used to hold the list. And everybody would respect the fact that he got the list.
Right.
It was people that come up, and I remember sometimes, and this shit was just funny, people would come up to Milt and go, I don't give a fuck about this old man holding the list. I got next.
Yeah.
It'd be 7 or 8 dudes walk up on old boy. Hey, homie, he got the list.
He got the
You
list.
won't play, homie, or you know what I
He got
mean?
the
Like,
list.
you'll get
Real
packed
quick.
out talking to Milt like that, bro.
Yeah.
And it was just like, whatever, homie, and they'll leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no talking over no 9 people that's ready to like squab for milk. It's not happening.
I don't understand. Honestly, when I look back at those days, I think those were like really the glory days of street ball. Like where every park, whether I went to Point City, when I was at Pan Pacific, whether I was at Lincoln Park, down to Venice, is like it was always a game. It was always a game. And like you can say that today. Like you can't go every day and it's like
Nah, you can't.
But on the weekends, that list and Milton that held that down, bro. You know that
And he was solid. He used to play. All he would do
he
is
still
give
play.
you screens.
He always played the first game.
He
but-
give you
No,
screens.
no,
He give you like little giving goals.
Right.
He wasn't making no points.
But he would foul you the hardest,
yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
those Milton fouls, bro. You will go home
70 years old, man, playing
still
still.
hacking, bro.
We used to, what was his nickname?
Dude,
AKA Ric Flair.
we gotta get anybody watching this podcast. Please connect to Milton. They was selling
yeah,
RIP
yeah.
Milton T-shirts. It waited me 8
Yeah,
months to
I
hear
don't-
that you were alive again.
I ain't seen
Put on your
nobody
phone
say
back on.
that he passed away fully. It was one little rule,
There was
one little rumor. Hey, bro, like, you know what I mean?
That's
They on the internet, bro, they'll tell somebody if somebody passed away.
They're selling T-shirts on the
And-
boardwalk.
and then
I'm
next
like,
thing you
buying,
know,
like 2 of them joints. Like
Them
I'm like,
people
bro.
come out and be like, we ain't passed away. Who said that lie?
That joint happened the other
Yeah,
day. to
Milton,
some
I need
little
my
girl.
money back, though.
Bro,
seen that, right?
yeah, Lil
Lil
Tay.
Tay. That
Lil,
happened
see
the
what
other
I'm
day.
saying?
That was
Lil
next level.
Tay. Lil Tay
Doesn't
said
matter
they
what
said
generation.
her and her brother died. Then came out, nah, neither one of them died.
Next level, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Milton,
come on,
come
dog.
back out of the
Shout out to Milk.
wherever
Shout
you
out to
been.
all my OGs that be out there, man. They be out there early mornings. If you ever want to get some good games, you think you all right, go against the old heads and see how they treat you, homie. They move that ball around and get buckets.
And you can see them all on August 27th at 1 p.m.
Yep.
Legends game.
Legends
Mouthpiece
game.
Well,
coming
no,
out
you
of
won't see
retirement.
them all. You'll see the selected.
You see,
few.
yeah, you see
This is
majority.
the first year where we actually selecting legends to play in this game. That we've never done that before. It's never been curated. It's always been like whoever legend want to come play. But this year will be 8 teams. We put in maybe should we start with a stack on the line? I mean, stack,
Let's
stack on
wait
the
and
line,
see. Hold on.
Mouthpiece.
Uh-oh.
Which one?
Wait.
You want to do
Hold on,
500? Hold on.
Hold on. You're putting money up against me and against somebody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Why don't you just pay me now?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy though.
Come on. Yeah.
Honestly,
Y'all don't
believe
Hey, don't count my boy
We should have
Frank
a
out.
Spicy
Wait, hold
lane
on.
right here. Spicy.
you honestly believe that the 3 people you named tonight is gonna beat me in a 1-on-1?
Oh, yeah.
What we going to?
You can't fight. If you fight, you automatically.
No, what are we going to?
No fighting. He's like, wait a minute.
What are we going to? 7?
The ones is gonna be it's gonna be a king
There's
of the
gonna be
court
8
to
teams.
7.
We know that. There's
No.
gonna be 8
But
teams.
it's 500 for the 3-on-3, and then there's a king of the court. And it'd be $500 for guys first to 7.
Wait. The 500 is between me and the announcers. Don't be.
No,
giving me a whole
you
bunch
first
of-
play with the announcers, and then you must defeat all of them. So you got to win twice.
No.
You got to win with them and against them.
No.
Why?
I'm fighting only announcers. Don't give me no bullshit.
You're playing with them first in the 3-on-3.
Listen to me. Wait. Oh, with the announcers.
Yeah, you're playing with the announcer in the 3-on. So you get basically double your money. It's a win-win situation.
I'm
play
not
with your dudes
not
and you
trying to play against no youngins.
Okay.
Yeah. All upper.
I mean, it's gonna be
Yeah,
docs.
Legends game, Legends
If you're not an announcer, you don't qualify. I might jump in it.
See, that's bullshit.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Because you still
What?
play.
I'm an announcer though.
No, you still play.
What do you mean? You're not
don't
putting
wear
your
that
money
shit.
up against the jungle.
No.
Boy. I don't
'cause
got the hair no
You
more.
ain't gonna put me up against somebody that already be running and juicing and all this other shit. They ain't gonna put me up against none of that shit.
Oh, you ain't going against the jungle juice, huh?
Nah, you ain't gonna do me like that.
Man.
All right. So,
I want niggas that smoke weed, drink liquor, and then occasionally have a bitch or two. That's it.
Well, we've gone from frothy water to first times at Venice. The one thing we haven't really hit is the Venice Basketball League 2023. We got some picks to get into.
All right, for sure, I'm with it.
2023, you got the bracket, man. This is legendary. So for the third year in a row, we've had an official bracket where you kind of put stickers. Sometimes stickers get lost. You got a custom sticker stuff.
I will say it's
Listen,
funny.
you know.
The first team that put them up was like, I think it was BBJ. They were like, oh, y'all didn't think we were going to win, huh? Y'all giving us this bullshit sticker.
What do you mean the sticker was no good?
Because there was no other like marker stickers up there.
Because it
yet.
looked like somebody
They were
made
like,
it on the
"Oh,"
spot.
Like, y'all made it on the spot. You didn't think we were going to win.
Yeah.
Little did they know that Bree was putting in work on these like 30 minutes to get these beautiful
No.
bubble letters.
Thank
if I had
you.
done it, it would look a lot worse.
And this is the podcast where we shout out like really the behind the scenes stories and take a minute to like shout out our beautiful and original kind of graphic designer / like co-creative director Marius, my brother from Germany, has been holding it down with the designs for years. You don't really see him on the scene, but he's putting in work behind the scenes so we get these brackets.
Yeah,
and we got
and Albert. Shout out Albert.
Shout out to Albert on the print. It's a whole
Pixel
family
Graphics.
affair. Yeah, that's one of the top printers in the game. Overnight prints type of thing. Like we send them Saturday night, Sunday, they install.
We appreciate you, Albert.
You're a true MVP.
Yeah.
And our young intern, Bree, just came in, just learned graphic design, boom, got on thing, and she freestyled it in 2 hours. It's I'm getting tired. I gotta understand.
I know,
It's
it's
10:40.
No. Don't give out no time frames.
Teamwork makes the dream work. I woke up 4:30 this morning. I don't know how time y'all woke up, but I am definitely honored and grateful to be able to share this podcast. 2023 playoffs on the line. Venice Basketball League, 18 years in. These
What
are
you
the
got?
4 teams that remain.
That's another thing we gonna talk about off camera.
4 teams
The
remain.
years.
Yeah.
Should we talk about it on camera just real
come
quick?
on.
Just
I
real
mean-
quick.
We could cut it.
I've
Okay,
heard a
so
lot of-
so
but yeah.
so my whole thing is this.
Yeah.
How long I've been hosting?
13 years.
So it was 5 years before me that this shit was cracking.
I mean, it existed. So 2006, the concept came together. We started doing events and tournaments with no permits at the beach, right? That's when we start incorporating the idea of a league. 2007, we launched the Sunshine Baller Tournament, 16-team tournament, 2 courts,
Sunshine
baller
Ball
tournament.
That's not BBL. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ooh,
They want to
it's
get real
getting
nitty
spicy
gritty.
now.
Real nitty gritty.
So y'all want to get real personal with the story. 1996,
Because I feel like it only lasted
Okay.
2 years
I'll tell
before
you.
I came along.
Originally, the logo started in 96.
Wow.
When I incorporated Veniceball is the minute I laid my eyes on these courts. The most beautiful basketball. My first encounter with playground pickup basketball. Every court is full of
But-
people ready to play.
But DB only did it 2 years
idea was
before
born.
me.
That's crazy.
The idea was born 1996. I'll give you the whole rundown because
Yeah,
I know
you got it.
it's
Okay,
been
go
years.
ahead. Go ahead.
2006, we started doing the underground tournaments, ballinla.com. Had games at every court,
Not VBL.
ballinla.com. Sunshine Baller Tournament 2007.
Not VBL.
2008, the VBBL, halfway through the season before playoff.
I know what you could say.
It was the Venice Beach Basketball League. Before playoffs, we removed the B, we crossed it out. I just took it was a sticker that said VBBL. I just ripped the B.
That's going to say VBL.
And it became VBL. So not until 2008, if we became technical, the VBL was incorporated.
That is 2 years
Ah.
prior to me.
But again,
that I became the sole MC.
woo.
I like that.
Well,
So-
shout out to that beautiful
You never
moment.
did so because I was always on the mic a little bit.
No,
so
no, no.
I
Listen to
never
me.
stopped
Listen to me.
talking.
And
I was mostly
understand
the
this.
DJ, but I always
Understand
say some
this.
shit.
Understand
I
this.
might not say too much, but I'll get
Listen
in
to
there.
me. Understand this. Don't get it twisted. I am not trying to no way, in no fashion, trying to disregard what you did as an MC on there.
Okay,
But what I'm
on.
saying is, when it
this
came
getting real
build me
to
up, baby.
VBL and teams wanting an MC to do their games,
Hold on. Before you get there, DB, the original MC, DBAK, the legend, Delphi Baxter, this league would not exist without you. He's the man that inspired even the idea of having a league. On the West Coast, for y'all East Coast cats, we have no street ball. DB was the only dude with Jude Thomas and Hollywood Hoops that I heard in the city saying stuff on the mic. Already got always a lot of things to say, but DB
Right.
said it on an amplified sound.
right?
When we brought him to the beach, it was an instant. It doesn't matter what you did. Half of the people don't even speak English, bro. They're in there. They're like, duh, 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 like they think this shit just sounds cool because the way y'all sound. But like y'all guys, you go in the stands, bro. It's like parlez-vous français, espagnol, de Brazil,
Let's.
So regardless of the fact, DB you being shout out. This is the moment of
I
gratitude.
said, didn't I say that?
Shout out DB.
Besides,
didn't I say that?
DB can't. Well,
All I was talking about is the
you
years.
said you was saying it wasn't popping until the mouth got there.
No.
man.
Never said that.
It was always.
Did I say that? Did you? We can run this shit back.
well, yeah,
I
you can
did not
rewind it.
say.
You can rewind it.
I did not say that
Hey.
it wasn't popping
Hey, yo.
until I came.
So what are you
I never
saying?
said that.
Okay, close it out on
Because
this
of
topic.
the reason why I say this, it was popping because of the simple fact I did want to be a part of it. Like everybody knows how my get down is. I can give a damn. But if I think it's some cool get down, yeah, I'd love to be a part of it. No problem. I was discovered by another entity that said, "Hey man, we like how you do games." I'm just being honest. Then after I did said event,
Okay,
hold on.
He loved to.
Hold on.
He loved to discredit. Why
No,
you
it's
discredit?
not discrediting. How is it discrediting?
Well, they did say they wanted the podcast a little more spicy this week.
Well, let's
so-
get
But
spicy.
it's not discrediting.
Let's get spicy.
I'm saying this. At first, somebody else gave me the opportunity. When I did the opportunity, Nick and fucking Nash.
Yeah, John Nash.
Well,
John Nash.
Well, DB didn't really have a car, and we didn't really have a choice. at
No,
that
no, no.
time.
I ain't
No.
gonna lie, this son y'all gotta
But
talk about 40 years.
you
from
have-
Yeah, I know.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no,
Word,
no,
y'all
yeah.
getting
Listen,
too
wait a
deep
sec.
right now.
No,
bro.
no, no, no.
All of the
Because I'll
guys
tell
that are
you
going to
why.
watch this are the
I'ma
young
tell you
guys.
why.
Let's talk about them.
No,
and
no,
their
I'll tell you why.
basketball a little
It's
bit.
just a simple fact because I wanted to get that whole thing about the years.
Right.
Yeah.
Then
Fact
on
check.
top of that, I never said that the league was not popping before I got there.
Right.
I'm just saying the people felt the vibe more because I was a West Coast cat.
Got you. Like from
I'm from West Coast.
True. I gotta second degree that like until Mouthpiece got on the mic, there was no street ball announcers. None that I heard. Like not in LA. Maybe people were doing it in their gyms or privately, but there was no incorporated street ball league on the West Coast. DB's a Philly cat, so he was bred on that. Every park got MCs. You go to New York, you go to Philly, even like be more like there's street ball leagues, and my dream's always been to have a united street ball league of America and go to different parks. That's why VBL happened at Cahuenga Park, it happened at Darkweiler Beach, it happened at Long Beach. We brought the league to so many different places.
And I never thought I would be an announcer.
But
You have to
you
understand
brought
that.
a whole different flavor to the game, and like you brought a whole different sound, a whole different understanding, a different level of comedy. Like, and I can forever hold you for that. Like I always say, pound for
come on.
pound, undisputed, like MC champion, right? Like you're the most requested. Like we're, VBL is like the most requested league in America, street ball league in America, I would say. Who buzz the most requested buzz? You're the most requested MC. You come up with the jokes, and you've exported your style, which a lot of people don't really export. Like, it's stuff that pop is right there. Like, we could probably say that we've exported our style and identity into, like, something truly unique. Because, like, if we didn't create it, it wouldn't exist.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hey, trust me. I don't
And
say
it
that
took
I'm not
it
voice
took
of
all of
Venice
us,
Beach
you know what I'm
without
saying?
VBL. You get what I'm saying? Like The reason why I even came up with the whole, I'm a rhymer. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit, when I say it, it just rhymes. I came up with Mouthpiece, Voice of Venice Beach, because of the simple fact of the league.
Right.
It wasn't just because I was landing gigs. It was the fact that, yeah, VBL is that main focal point that I look forward to every summer.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact, I take pride in naming cats and seeing them grow.
That's it.
It's huge to me. You know what I'm saying? Because just to come get a name from me and get validated is dope in itself. I take that
It's
with
so
tremendous
impactful, right?
pride.
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's such
So,
a huge impact on.
I never
on the-
stray away and say, like, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody's
VBL
life,
is not a part of what I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? I literally, my first intro is Voice of Venice Beach. That don't go, I don't say Voice of VBL because Venice Beach comes with so much.
And you're out there, I guys shout out, like when VBL not going on, Mouthpiece, like check it out. And that was always the thing about you, like you came genuine, like I ain't no mic, I'll take that mic. Whenever it was like a dead space, DB like I'll take
Turn
that
it
mic,
up, like
and
a
then,
party.
and that's I think the energy you need to bring into the world to be like you want it, well, and then you just kind of owned it. It's like, oh, well, that's the only best way to go about it.
Because I felt like
You
with,
keep getting better every weekend. Like we do it every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like leagues run for like 4, 5, 6.
right.
We do it every weekend, not every Saturday and Sunday.
I just take pride in the ball players. You got to understand, so many ball players come to the beach, and the first thing they hit me with is, I got to get a name
What's
from
my
you this
nickname?
summer. I got to get a name.
How many of them get
This
them?
is-
How many of them get them?
It's like, it has to be genuine.
it can't be the first year unless you're like a
Yeah,
body
because
bag.
body bag.
It's kind of sad that like people really don't want to jump a body bag anymore. Like the
Nah,
minute you
but
start
bro,
really
Bad.
putting
Who wants to jump with body bag?
well,
No,
I mean,
but
like
somebody gotta
the
be the
world
one
want to
that
see
think.
it. The only person that don't want to see the jump body bag is the person that's jumping. The whole
Oh,
world
yeah,
want
that's
to
true.
see it.
Very
It's
true.
like this is the truth
You're
about
right. Yeah,
this
please
game.
jump with body bag.
Please jump. Like
Hey.
anybody out there, like put on jump with him this summer. Like
I'm
you'll
very
even earn
proud of you.
already body bag got both colorways because you done dunked on so many people. But I like
Shout out
the
body
colorway.
bag,
If you
but
get-
Yeah, no,
our,
hey.
our master producer Danny over here is telling us, yo, get yourselves on schedule.
Okay.
Get on track.
Get yourselves
Get
on
track.
schedule.
That,
So
bro, I
with
ain't
that,
gonna lie. Put
E5,
that
we
too
haven't
deep.
heard that much from you tonight.
Yeah.
We know how you feel about your game, but tell us your thoughts on this other game
Timeless versus BBall Junkies.
How you
on
think
the
first,
boardwalk
like,
side.
Let's talk about first, like real quick, how you thought the last game went. Because he was
Yeah.
talking spicy.
Nah,
Last
for
time,
real, I'ma
two
be-
times ago, Juice hit the 63, and
Yeah.
then you talked your shit on the podcast.
No, for real. And I'm
Now
gonna
you're
give,
like-
Juice did his thing again.
I like what you
know what I'm
said, though, in
saying?
the last one, though.
Nah, yeah.
It's not going to happen again.
Shit not gonna happen again, and it didn't.
It didn't.
Big ups to Juice though, for real, for trying. That's my boy.
Hey, and just to be real with you, what was so funny to me was the fact that after they lost, Big Baby was at Juice's
He
throat.
was going crazy.
Yeah.
So I looked at it like, those shots that he took at the end were kind of bad. Like, I don't think they were good shots for that moment. I think they should have went for a 2, try to see if they can get closer.
Well, you know what I think set it off was the ISO that they called in the last. There was like 1 minute left in the fourth, and Kaker calls the ISO.
Right.
I think Pop steps up to take it. I don't know how it happened, but there's a sub out. I think it was the idea that might have been a little bit of a different matchup. Who could stop Pop?
Missed the ISO on who?
No. So Pop was gonna take the ISO, and then Juice was like,
I'm
"I
not
got
gonna
you."
lie.
And then Dame stepped up to guard him. I think he does a step back, rims out. Timeless on the move.
That goes to show, like,
Prodigy.
never go.
That was clutch. That was to tie him up.
Yeah.
I don't
I
remember
mean-
the yeah. It was that was down the line, and then obviously at the end, Juice gets the shot, like, because you guys turned the ball over.
Yeah, I turned the ball over. Originally I was supposed to drive and kick out to Prodigy to kill more time, because we only had 10 seconds left. Turned it over, but I guess I don't know. He got fouled or something. But in that possession, that 1-on-1, I would say go to Pop Champagne.
In that one, yeah. But at the same time, can we honestly say Juice hasn't earned the right to take any shot?
No, 110%.
End of the game, like you're gonna
But you
pick
gotta
one
roll
person
out.
on some block.
What's a higher percentage shot though? Let's
I've
be
seen
real.
him
Let's
hit
talk.
so
That's-
many
but-
game winners
You know what I'm
already.
saying?
But
Yeah.
Juice is like that.
But the problem is this. In playoffs, don't just shoot your team out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like go for the smarter
I
selection.
mean, he went on fire. They were down 20. He brought
Yeah,
him
he-
back.
he brought him
Definitely
back.
single-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta like understand that every shot like that ain't gonna go in.
Yeah, I gotta. When you look at the flags, you know it's a windy day.
Like, this is
that-
where I messed
that-
up right here.
It's windy out there right now. Like, y'all gotta understand. Last game of the day,
And Bobby was
Yeah,
on
we were
one.
rushing to make this one happen.
Bobby
Fighting
was
the light.
on one.
straight turnover.
Okay, yeah, it was a bad one. It was a good foul.
But yeah, with this matchup, I'm going with Timeless. I'm going with Timeless. I know BBall Junkies gonna give me some
And
about the fact of me picking another team over them, but let's keep it like honest. Timeless seems to be the most jailed team in the league.
Ooh, I mean, hold on. Shout out to them boys from Surf Club too.
No, but you have to
we
understand.
30-pieced them. I don't want to
Timeless.
Yeah, how's not everybody
Timeless
jailed right now?
plays with each other well,
Yeah.
but the team we gonna get to in a second. I just believe that the core part of Timeless plays better together than any other team in the league.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real too, bro. I remember you said that last time too. You said you picked the other team over BBall Junkies. I ain't gonna lie, BBall Junkies got to talking crazy.
Yeah.
Lala, that kid Lala, yeah. Don't think I ain't see that video, bro. You was talking crazy. You gonna really have to guard me, and I want you guarding me 90 feet. Facts. 'Cause
feel
it was
me?
gonna
You heard
get
that.
crazy. And you know I got a wolf pack
It's
with
the
me.
ISO right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's a bad shot.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pop
Yeah, that's
champagne.
game.
Oh,
That's
but-
game.
Nice block.
But I'm saying that's
And they
game.
called a foul on that.
They called a foul? No way.
I don't know
Foul or
why.
a jump?
That wasn't a
No,
foul.
they called a foul.
They called a foul.
Yeah.
They called a foul.
But Lala, you know I got
he goes
the
line
wolf
to
pack
shoot
for real.
two. He misses the
Might
first,
have
makes
been
the
a bad
second.
call. Shout out Pop Champagne though. VBL legend in his own right. Shout out to Timeless. But when you saying Timeless is the most jail, I gotta disagree. They definitely got.
Out of
I mean,
the
all
four that's
four. Wait,
left,
hold on.
that they
All
got the
four of
biggest
these
pedigree.
teams have
No.
played
But
so
jail.
well together.
Oh wait. So out of the four teams that you see here, you mean to tell me that core of that team don't play together better than all four?
At
Bro,
certain given
that's a hard
times,
call.
It's a
like,
long game.
All
B-Ball
four
Junkies
teams
play
except for
well,
Timeless
But
are.
if Zach is not having a good game, they lose.
Mm-hmm.
Bar none.
Yeah.
If Zach don't have a good game, they lose. Surf Club.
Yeah.
Surf Club play together well. Don't get it twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Their bigs keep them in the game. DeAndre and Tone.
Well, it's Tone and Mo. Tone and Mo.
No. But that's their bigs. DeAndre
yeah.
and Tone is their
But
big.
like 1-2 punch, Tone and Mo.
Yeah, Mo is a good bucket getter. But the thing about it is, when they play together, if those bigs ain't hitting, they ain't really doing shit. I think that they only lost one game?
One game to Timeless.
Okay. So that proves
Yeah.
the point. And it comes in the lab. They have good players. Don't get that mistaken. But I don't think that core of dudes can win a championship. This is their first year playing together.
It was their first year playing together last year.
No.
I mean,
But
they're literally in the lab.
They
you know
had
what
more
I'm saying? Like,
talented
in the lab
dudes.
playing together.
Not taking away from nobody on the team.
Yeah.
But they had more talented dudes.
Right.
We all know this.
Right.
This is a whole new squad besides DeRay. So when it comes to Timeless and B-Ball Junkies, yes, I think it's going to be a good game. Don't get it twisted. I just think Timeless is going to come out on top because unless Zach has a good game, you still got to worry about him. You still got to worry about Prodigy. You still got to worry about Buddha. Buddha's a good pickup.
Buddha.
You still got to you got to worry about Lethal. And AJ you just added and Big Malik. Like that's a good core squad.
Oh, well, you can't forget about Drew. I just got the message, too. The message is
yeah.
in.
Amir.
Big
Come
Drew.
on,
Yeah.
dog.
Drew's coming back.
All right, so
out
can I
to-
get
Yeah.
official picks across the board?
Timeless going
Timeless
over
BBJ.
BBJ. I got Timeless over BBJ.
Nick, who you got? We know who you got.
It's just
I mean,
Timeless.
honestly, B-Ball Junkies, the way it's in there, I can't wait to root for the underdog. They're definitely
Yeah.
the underdogs, but
Right.
they
12
work
seed.
so hard. Like they go
do.
from like almost being the worst team to being the best team. I gotta say,
But let me
Zach
ask you
started
this.
the
Knocked
season
off
slow,
a 4, knocked off a 5.
and he came back. I like
Arguably, you know.
that. He's my boy, but again, I'm always gonna be underdog taker. People think I got like
I respect
invested
it.
interest. Like
Yeah.
that's my boy E. They definitely
I respect
pound
it.
for pound. They got the big pedigree, but B-Ball Junkies got the heart, and they actually been practicing as
You
a
talk
team.
about
They
practice.
have been
Week
practicing.
after
But
week.
talking about,
Bro,
you talking
wait,
about
hold up.
practice.
All
right.
three
Now
teams-
you
right,
talking about
I was
practice.
saying,
right.
It sounds
All
good. It
3
sounds good.
teams
What do you
except
have-
for
what
Timeless
do you have to
are
say about
practicing right
practice?
now.
Talking about
But-
practice, bro. When you practice, that means you overthinking. That means you scared.
Ah.
You feel me? Not once did we
Oh, I like
practice this summer and we number 1. It says
Wait
a lot.
for
We
Dev
talk
to
about
clip
practice
that.
now. We read each other.
So hold on, how do you practice? Because are you in the gym all the time?
I'm in the gym, bro. I'm in the gym working. You know what I'm saying? I'm a smart basketball player surrounded by other smart basketball players. You know what I'm saying? We able to read. We don't overthink. We just go out there and get the job done. That's what Thomas does. We on time.
On
Feel
time.
me?
Hey, like I said, man, out of that group, like I said, I'm gonna get some flack from it because Coach of BBall Basketball Junkies, like, you don't give us a shot. It's not about not giving you a shot, homie. I go with the picks. They beat a good team in DOMPEN that had, I'm just being real. The thing that threw that game off is the fact that Body Bag was bringing up the ball every time.
Oh, there was another thing too.
That was weird to me.
Another thing that game that was a little wild.
What?
We had a little headbutt action.
Oh, the scuffle
Nah, that was
between
different.
I ain't never seen
that
nothing
was
like that.
Marcus Bill and Shitty.
That was wild.
Well, from my understanding, they got history.
First game of the day. I mean, it's early, first day, first quarter. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
But if you get
12:30.
thrown on the
You
ground,
jump right out
you
the
gonna
gym.
get up in somebody's face too, though.
I mean, I've seen Marcus Bell act a character. I mean, it sounded a
I'm
little
about to
crazy.
say, can you get that word out?
I've seen my boy Bell, a.k.a. Monstar, a.k.a.
The corner.
They said it
The
wasn't spicy
corner.
enough, so
Like, I've seen him act out of character.
Yeah.
But, like,
Oh, yeah, I've seen him
never,
act-
like, in the first quarter type thing. Like, so it was definitely a personal vendetta. I think it was not like him, Like, I hope, like,
Oh yeah, they got beef.
he sends his
Damn.
apology. Like,
got
he
pure beef.
ran out of there early.
It was said.
It was a little too bad, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's, we have a no fighting policy, period. So,
No
he
head
did-
button policy.
everybody loves
thing.
that policy.
Nah,
man.
And then you
Head
just
button.
like
They always
want to
listen to it.
You want to fight, like that's it. Like maybe see you next year, but we might have to reassess that. Like it's not okay.
Yeah.
and not
Right.
Well, I mean,
if you could plead your
to-
case in the right way. I mean,
to my knowledge, he's done anyway. Like,
Yeah.
he's done with hooping. He's going into something else.
that's what he says. But that would be a waste of a gift. I mean, he is one of the
mean,
most incredible talent. I've seen him at UCLA play against NBA dudes and dunk
It-
on everybody. Like
It can't
that's
be
one
a-
of those dudes that could have made it to the league. So Bell, you kind of cost your team the L. I'm putting that on you, little bro.
Yeah.
And yep,
Well,
just
hey.
like we went to China, he cost us $100,000.
I
You can put that on tape.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Get your head in the game, big
hey,
fella. You're
hey.
the most gifted dude I ain't ever
I'm
seen
gonna
on the
leave you to
basketball court.
chill.
Get your
They
head
said
in
it
the-
wasn't
I
spicy
can't
enough.
be
Mouth.
around you all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my
You
boy.
know
I
what
mean,
I'm
I can
saying?
tell you, I've done travel.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Trying to put you in good situations.
I mean, we already said it
You know,
doesn't
you
take
know.
much for people to want to hit Nick.
I just want
So-
everybody.
Yeah.
I want everybody to
Yeah.
win.
He's a walking target already, man.
I want everybody to win, bro.
But we
I
love
want-
I hear you. But shit.
Well, let's look at
Lover Boy's gonna get the most hate.
Surf
That's-
Club
let's
in the
look at the
lab.
Surf Club
boardwalk
in the
division.
Can I
lab.
say something? I'm not gonna lie.
Whoop.
I like Devin the Labs team.
Yeah.
They do, they've gone thus far. I mean, I'm pretty sure he does scouting report. Could
Okay.
tell- you could
Reigning
tell he's
coach of the year, reigning champ.
Yeah, he should get a NBA coaching job and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
I
Surf
know- I
Club,
heard
though,
he's getting offers.
but I ain't gonna lie. But Surf Club, bro, they hungry.
In the lab and Woodies, the chalk vendetta.
But they got-
in the lab, like that was a
Wild
packed
game.
game.
That's tough.
The
But then they
crowd
get
was
what was the
crazy.
score in the score that
Packed house, low scoring game. I don't know.
Yeah.
I only picked
they got
in and
blew
of
out,
the
didn't
game.
they?
And they said we're not getting spicy enough. How about that Dev in the lab content that came out after the game?
Yeah, with white chalk. Damn.
I mean, shout out Dev's editor.
Content versus
He's,
content.
doing
Oh
his
yeah,
thing.
he got really spicy on
Yeah.
on the edit. I mean, Chalk, Mr. 99,000-0. I mean, I've seen him win 99% of the time, but sometimes
You saw that piece?
Yeah, he was talking about how, he never lost at Venice and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I will never lose at Venice.
Then you lost. And then, don't get it twisted. If it wasn't for Chalk coming back,
That's what I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying? That team would have went winless.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? By Chalk coming back and the Suns, don't get it twisted. The Suns was a big part of that too.
Yup.
They played a hell of a game to get that first W.
Yeah.
Right.
The second one, I think they just outmatched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like it was too much for them to handle. In the lab really came with attacking them. Like Dwight.
Yeah, right off
Dwight
the top.
was balling.
You know that they're like strategizing some plans though
Yeah, yeah,
before like we're
But
gonna
the-
come out and hit you in the mouth.
But
Literally.
Dwight came with that
chip on the shoulder.
I'm
Like-
gonna put my team
Yeah.
on my back.
And
And
the
the
way
Ray's
you're
not
not
here.
gonna
I'll be
out-big
the
me.
captain.
Yeah,
week.
first couple of buckets that he made,
Strong, tough.
He set the tone.
and he was talking crazy to him.
flexing. Yeah.
And I liked it because it was like, dude, it's one of them moments. Like, it's playoffs.
Shout out to White.
Now, granted, we had to, like, calm him down, not per se of him doing too much. It was more or less, okay, they tripping on you.
Yeah.
We don't want it to get any further, so can you calm down just a little bit?
Yeah.
Mind you, he was doing everything he was supposed to. He wasn't being cheesy. He was getting to the buckets. He was making strong layups. But then the overall atmosphere was kind of like, oh, we need to calm this down because they look like they
It's
ready
like that
to
a lot,
fight.
though.
But it was because of his being Woodies.
Yeah.
White chocolate and
History.
his sons.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
And
So
then-
that's the
and
only
then
reason why
Dev.
we had to calm it down.
I mean,
Coach-
the
Coach
spicy
Dev,
talk
too,
doesn't
yeah.
help. I hope like you guys don't take any of this podcast personal because
Yeah. If you
that's
do,
not what
we
we
don't
have.
give a fuck.
if you're gonna take talking personal, man, I mean, just become a lawyer or take a different
Yeah,
profession.
if you taking what
'cause,
I'm
like,
saying
you know what I'm
personal,
saying?
homie,
Like, play,
walk it off.
Play basketball, man.
That's all you got to do is walk it off. I
ball.
speak my mind and I speak the real. That team is a good team when White Chaka and the Suns come around. They just haven't played all season together.
Yeah.
They played one game. It
Super
was
shout outs
magical
all around.
game.
Yeah.
Shout out Chalk.
Then that second
Shout out
game,
Chalk fam.
it was too much.
Two legendary teams, two
Yeah.
of the most passionate people that I know in
Yeah.
basketball
Love 'em.
space. I mean,
Facts.
Devin, Chalk, like
And then Surf Club in Hamilton also.
And hold on, that
Dedication.
game that had the best atmosphere of the whole week.
Well,
Or
yeah,
maybe the whole season.
shout out to Hit Boy for coming out there because to be real with you, you know, when your sponsor or the person that really like is the backing comes to the game,
Yeah.
and if they a celebrity, that makes the team
And
turn
they
up.
rolled up with 50 people with
Yeah,
with
all
matching
family,
unis,
yeah,
like
all
surf clubs.
family.
That's tough.
They were one step away from holding signs and being in
Yeah.
the student section. Like,
But
they were
I
out there. That
I
was
get
crazy.
it because
shout out
we.
to the IE. Shout out to
Yeah, and they all
Vic,
coming
man.
back. That's the word. We've heard the
Shout out.
inside
Oh, yeah, the
scoop.
vibe
They
was
love
crazy.
it.
Yeah, the
Like,
vibe
And that's
was
the
crazy.
Pasadena dude, bro. Again,
Yeah.
Pasadena. Where you at, man?
it is, man.
Oh yeah,
Even Tupac put it in his lyrics, bro.
And you can feel it, like the players were
Pasadena.
into
That's
it.
legendary.
Where you
Pasadena
at?
is so underrated. I really gotta say.
Well, no,
and
I-
IE, when you talk about Pasadena, and then you go further east and you go IE, like
Yeah.
these are two very underrated places with very underrated, very talented people. You know.
Well,
what I'm
see,
saying?
you got a couple of cats that come from Pasadena or what have you, but I'm gonna be real with you. The one that always stands out for Pasadena High is Michael Cooper of the Los Angeles Lakers. Michael Cooper was one of the best defenders in Showtime era,
That's right.
and he was a Pasadena Bulldog. So yeah.
Yeah.
We always love that.
good
I used to see Coop at the vending machine as a kid, and he's getting out some damn donuts. You know what I'm saying? So it was always dope. Coop was my grandma's favorite player. I got the autograph and everything. But watching Michael Cooper play, most of the cats that played basketball in that era would say, "Oh, cooping.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get cooped." Like
Wow.
that was the thing that you would say because this man played against some of the best and shut them down.
Right.
So
That's,
you know,
That's tough.
Hey, shout out to Coop. Shout out to anybody that put their city on the map, especially if you're from a small city, bro.
yeah, for real.
So that's special.
But City
man.
of Roses, man, I bleed red, bro. You know what I'm saying? City of Roses all day long, man. That's my home. That's what molded me. That's what made me the man that I am today. Venice just gave me another opportunity to be another person. Because beforehand, like I said, Pasadena had me at a different point. But, you know, Venice got me at a certain level. You feel me?
That's just
sir.
a metaphor of life, right? Like you from a place, then you go to another place, and this is how you become legendary. It's
Right,
like going to
right.
places that are out of your comfort, that are out of your space and sphere, and then the world opens up. So,
Oh, yeah.
shout out in the lab to Surf Club. This is actually a good story. I want to just bring the topic back. Like Vic used to intern for us 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Earn himself a kind of league director type of position that now our good friend and family member Toby is now holding down.
I learned from Vic.
To creating his own brand from everything he learned working with us for 3 years.
Oh, Vic been
To
around,
starting
bro.
his own brand, to bringing the whole movement of building courts and bringing community together through runs and leagues and tournaments to his hometown. And then he's like, yo, you know, I went to high school with Hit Boy. And I was like, well, that's dope, bro. Like, he's like, we played on the same team. I was like, well, why don't you tell him to come through? And he was like, well, you think I should? I was like, yeah, bro. And so he finally took. We've been talking about this for years, and he finally hit at him. Was like, "You want to have a team?" He's like, "Bet, like, sign me up." Like, within
Real
like
quick.
an hour.
baby.
Like, Hit Boy's like, yeah,
baby.
so many
Yeah,
people
baby.
get stuck on like, you know, somebody big. Like, if you know somebody big and you know somebody that can help you, like, hit him up. Like, they might be able to do something for you. Like, don't hold nothing back. And he reconnected that dot, and it was like such a proud brother moment to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
of
that boy
course.
Vic done looked up to him. Like, he done taken it to a whole other level
Yeah.
in the music game. Like,
Oh no! Shout
He's-
out to Vic because I love him on the
Yeah.
road.
you know what I'm saying? Like, Hit Boy
Like,
is
we've
like
been on
a-
the road together. All
Yeah.
he need is a cool beer,
Yeah, he just
and
stay
he's
cool.
just solid as I don't know what.
Keep
bro.
it rolling.
Shout
bro.
out to
so
Vic.
he
man.
built his own team for the last 2 years, right?
And
He
now they up
sacrificed.
there.
He
Yeah.
sacrificed to make money to actually spend his money to have his own team.
Yeah.
Now that's what's
And now
up.
he's got a brand. He brought his family through, and they're winning. So
Yeah.
you know, it's a winning.
Lost
recipe.
one game all year.
One game all year, week 6.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And that was close.
They've
too.
been absolutely on a tear, but now they're coming up against In the Lab. Let's get the picks.
I got Surf Club.
cold. Just no explanation.
Straight up.
I mean,
We did
I,
his target.
on ice.
Yeah, he told you.
I looked at it, and just to evaluate the two teams, In the Lab is a good team. Don't get it twisted. Dwight, all the key parts. I just think Surf Club is too big.
Yeah.
They really don't have In the Lab don't really have bigs that really contain Tone and Jordan. They really don't. And I think Mo Buckets, who's gonna guard him? Now Dwight possibly could, but then that's gonna take away from his offense. So all in all, I just feel like Surf Club and Timeless in the championship, and I ain't gonna give you my prediction on that.
There you go. We got next week.
Well, I don't know, man. Can you pick over there, Toby? 'Cause
I don't-
you watch the most
Yeah.
basketball. I gotta understand. I'm only watching like a quarter, if not like a half of a game.
Nah.
Like now, I'm getting
Yeah.
like trying to get a little closer to the action. But we really
Yeah.
don't care who wins. We just
Very
want
true.
that's what we pray in. That's what we come together. Everybody's like, let the
Yeah.
best man win. That's all we got to tell you. And like, all of our staff feel the same. All of our refs feel the same. All of our mics feel the same. We wanted to just see the best man win and try and
Best
keep
game,
it, always
yeah.
keep it as fair as possible. That's the first rule of the VBF. Fair, safe, fun. 1, 2, 3. What you got?
You know, I don't like picking. People take it real serious.
And especially when the pick is tough like that.
Yeah,
Tough.
yeah. But if I had to bet, I'm taking Surf Club. If I had to.
All right, you finally got.
Yeah.
Now you know I got y'all know who I'm
Okay,
rocking with.
Crucial with the left.
Rocking with
Oh,
my
I thought
team.
that was Crucial. That's
Nah,
not fair, bro. That's like a young version. Nick.
I'm
Oh,
just,
there's
I'm just letting you know you look like a racist right there.
Nah, look at the
All
frame.
black
Look
people
at,
look alike.
Nah, look at that.
You had no fear and Crucial in the same
Here
body.
you go. That one Mouthpiece got me one more time.
One more time.
It's a whole dreaded squad. I never really realized.
Right.
I don't
No,
know.
he has
What?
twisties. See, there you go again.
Shout out to Dan for filming the live stream early
Yeah.
morning with a full
Shout out
to
full
Dan.
hoodie at home
Yeah,
too.
full hoodie every day is wild.
See, look, body bag was cool, but it was just a trip that he was bringing up the ball instead of Archie
Yeah.
or
Right,
somebody
right,
else. It was
Well,
like,
we all know
why
they were
is he
missing a
bringing
few.
up the ball?
They were missing a few people on that side.
But yeah, if Zach, like I said, if Zach don't have a good game, bro,
Yeah.
BBall Junkies is not
Player of the week. Player of the week,
Yeah.
Zach.
Like honestly, like old boy with the braids.
Yeah.
He's the best cheerleader on their team.
That's Lala. That's what I'm saying. Bro.
You feel me? He's the best cheerleader on it. Oh,
Man.
he's the one that said he's
He's the
going
one that
to
said that. I'm saying.
What's your,
to
give
me,
us the
dog.
prediction.
No,
Listen to
I
me,
might
dog.
with some
Listen to
earplugs.
you,
on.
Lala, you
Hold
talking
on.
to him. Listen up, dog.
Listen to me, dog.
Listen up.
Shut up. like seriously, bro.
No,
First, you try to come for my job. Okay, that shit didn't go well.
not at all.
Okay, come on. You talk about they ain't doing nothing and they were running up and down the court. Knock it off. Next, you only get 2 minutes per game. How you gonna lock up somebody that played a whole game? Like yo people will have you cheerleading tremendously, like cheerleading. Then you're gonna ask me, can I get on the microphone with you, or can I get some of your juice drink? That's what you do. So for you to sit up here and say that you're gonna guard this man all game when you don't get in all game, you are delusional as fuck.
Wow.
Danny,
Shots fired.
Clip that.
That's crazy.
Shout out to
bro.
Regular Hoops.
Smart.
say.
I was like, Lala, who is that? Then you say the
Lala,
dude with the
yeah,
braids?
Braids, bro.
He don't get in the game. The only time he get in the game is when I say, Put him in the game. And even the coach be like, wait, not right now. Then it turns into 3 quarters. Then you get in when there's nothing else going on.
Dang, Lala catching fades this game.
Yeah. And how fast is he going to go out? Look, he's directing traffic. You're okay in my book as an individual. Yeah. But not as a hooper. Don't get that
believe it or not, we had a couple things on the agenda.
Look, he's getting sub right now. What are you talking about, Lala? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Don't lie to me and others.
On. They're trying to be slick and
try to sub him out. They trying to sub him out because he wasn't a good jump baller.
Hey, shout out to Coach Rob for trying to sub
that was tricky.
Shout out the referees for catching him.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
When have you seen
a defensive play from him? Look on this drive right here.
Oh, see a good D?
No, he's not. Look, he left his man. Then they scored. Thank you. Cut the bullshit, okay? You're not going to guard E5 the whole game because you won't be in the game the whole game. I promise you. You're going to do more cheerleading and yelling than playing. Hell out of here.
Wow.
For real.
Well, there you have it.
Y'all just pissed me off with that shit. Yeah. He tried to take my job and couldn't do my job. But then he came and be a good cheerleader. That's crazy.
Hey, man, I got an assist.
Look. Where's the defense? Thank you.
So wait, you're telling me Lala ain't an all-star in your pick this year?
All-stars. That's kind of hard because the simple fact of, I may pass over somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Quick,
But
you got to do it quick. Top 5 right now.
Yeah.
It's a fast question. 5 players. Your first 5 VBL this season.
And starting off with All-Star Game this Saturday, 6:30 p.m., Venice Beach. If your name is announced, you're up.
Mo Buckets
Mo
from
Bucket.
Surf Club.
All right, that's your 4. What number is that?
No, I mean.
Well, when we did them and we talked about it, all three of us, our scorers table, we did it positionless. So it is kind of resembling a 1 through 5, but it's technically positionless. And the way, so everybody understands the way the All-Star Game works, right? We got 5 people selected to the first team, 5 people selected to the second team, 10 people selected as, call them honorable mentions, reserves. You balled out, not quite first or second team. And then we have 10 spots reserved for our VBL legends, people that have contributed many years or have done incredible things on the court that deserve to be in an All-Star Game.
Okay. I mean, I definitely.
First 5, Mouthpiece got to be quick.
First 5.
Hit me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First top 5 VBL this summer on top of your head. I know it's 300 players, hard to think. Yeah. And then top 5 all-time VBL.
All time?
All time VBL. Right now, if you had to put a starting 5 with your best 5.
All time.
All time, yeah. That would be easier. Come on.
All time, I definitely would have to go with Sick With It, Grinch, The Mute, King Hustle, and
T-Will.
And the Beast. I would have to give that to be a starting 5.
None of the new school made it in. Huh?
One to Mute.
Yeah, no, I would have to go with that. Like I said,
damn.
Sick With It, Grinch, Mute, King Hustle, the Beast. That would be like my top 5.
This summer of 5 right now. Who you got?
This summer of 5, Hezzy, E5, Mo Buckets, Big Slim, and Body Bag. Mile High Club and Body Bag.
Okay, that's a cold 5. It's a
It's cold 5.
Who's you starting 5?
Starting 5, well.
This season, because you don't got the OG records.
Yeah. This season, yeah.
It's tough. It's hard.
It's tough. It's super tough. Hezzy 1. I got E5. I got Mo. I got
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's tough. Zach Hinton. I got Zach Hinton again.
Okay.
Running back.
Yeah, that works.
And I got
Shit, you gotta have
maybe
either
Prodigy.
Body
Maybe
Bag.
Prodigy. Because Body Bag
big?
only played one game.
He only played one. No,
Two
he
games.
played,
Two games.
Yeah, I was about to say
he played week
more than
two.
one.
Week 2 in the playoff.
Well, I
And, like,
mean,
Hezzy played 4.
But you know damn well, Body Bag. Look, blocks, rebounds, dunks. If he had another dude on the team that was a real point guard, you know what I mean? Like him, I thought him and Slim was really gonna work it out. I thought they was gonna come out on top.
I would have loved to see more Slim this summer, bro.
Yeah. Desi did his
Shout out
thing,
to OG
bro.
Dez,
I mean,
bro.
that squad that pulled up for the Mecca the last week, that could be a championship squad.
We got so
like-
many good teams.
Yeah,
man. That's the
I
thing,
like
man.
Buffet. Buffet was a good big
Yeah.
this year. Buffet did his thing, man. Like, to be honest with you, he got buckets, he got rebounds, he stopped people from making buckets, and he dropped dimes.
Facts.
Like, he was dropping dimes all year. That was a good reason why that squad went so far. It wasn't due to everybody else. It was he was a good, solid big.
So do we want to announce the All Stars? Because I think we know already, or do we want to
Yeah.
just you guys want to?
I would love to know who it is.
Well, whatever
Well, we
happens.
talked about it with you, Mouth. Remember we were on the phone. We was
No, I know,
Yeah.
but I would love to hear all of them.
It's
Yeah.
hard to pick, but that's the thing that we pride ourselves. Like, we're the only street ball league that keep like full accurate stat. We got 5 people at the table keeping
Yeah.
score, flipping the board.
And
so-
again, we don't get everything 100% right, but we are
like
pretty
95,
dang close.
90,
Like,
right?
Right.
I'm not doing the stats, but I know my man Alex is a freak. Like he wants to
Oh
do
my
both
gosh.
stat sheets himself because he's that worried that someone else is gonna mess him up.
Shout out to
Super
Alex.
shout out to Alex.
Yeah, Alex is definitely hard worker, bro. Wow.
He is out
He will
there.
point you out.
Venice 5, what is that? Who's that? I mean, oh my God.
Frank crying.
Come on, all right.
Oh my
we got to
God.
talk about that moment. And
Yeah.
then, and then we're gonna
He
shut it down
hugging
for
Big
15
Baby
minutes.
like he
that
the
might be the closeout. That might be the closeout.
So,
I mean, do we want to announce or do we want to tease?
Yeah, I'm with it.
your announcer here, but give him the list.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Oh yeah,
feature
that's what they've been
announce.
waiting for.
Well, and the incredible Bree put together some super dope graphics for this. So yeah.
Big shout out to Bree.
super shout out to Bree. E5, who's your starting 5 while I pull this up?
My starting 5. Oh, that's tough. Can I not include myself in there? Cause I'm
Yeah,
I wanna-
no,
I-
yeah.
I wanna- 'cause I want to give.
We're getting spicy today. remember?
That'd be best.
You feel me? I got Body Bag,
Oh, wait, hold on, that's not
Body Bag,
our honorable
Prodigy,
mention, work our way up.
Okay.
Body Bag, Prodigy. In the lab, I got DeRay, Surf Club. Ooh, who's that tour player from Surf? Oh, I got Mo
Yeah.
in there, and then the last one, man, Kawhi.
Oh, KG.
Kawhi, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you include everybody, my list might change around a little bit. I kind of went minimum so many games played.
Oh no, I'm talking about overall.
Overall,
It's gonna win.
Body B's got to be in there. Shout out Body B's.
So we doing honorable mentions first.
I think
I'm
so.
gonna do
Work our
honorable
way up,
mentions
right?
first. Yeah. So the first one goes to Vic Costa, BBall Junkies. He was the #1 draft pick for BBall Junkies. He worked out real fine. Had a couple of player of the games this year.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him.
2-time player of the game, 2 game winners as well.
Oh,
That's what's
yeah.
up, man. Especially being a draft pick, man. He came
Yeah.
through for a squad. Now they in the
Yeah.
leave that
semifinals,
man
man.
open.
Way to
That's
do your
big,
thing.
Bro, from becoming
I can pull
a
up the
draft
stats,
pick
too.
to an
Hold
all-star, like really like. moving
Already
up there.
first year.
Yeah, bro.
No, second year. Vic.
second year.
Second or third? Yeah, second.
Next
that man
up is
open.
Pop Champagne. Shout out to Pop Champagne. He always been solid for Sunblock, now Prototype 81. You know, always a solid big. Shout out to him. Daniel Estes for New Jersey Sets.
Oh yeah, he's tough.
He was
In contention
definitely
for defensive player of the year as
he
well.
definitely was a big part of them getting wins. He was a solid big that honestly got boards, blocks. He was everywhere. So shout out to him. One of my favorites since he was a pup, AJ Chosen one from Crenshaw Coffee.
It's tough.
You know, AJ, the way he plays, period, is just fun to watch. He'll give you like that momentum shift. He'll play that defense. He'll bang. He'll just have a good time. It's a joy to watch. Darius Allen for In the Lab. Definitely a bucket. He gets the job done a lot of the times.
Tough.
He was definitely in the beginning of the season. He was definitely somebody that honestly was thorough for their team. My man Angel, Urban Necessities.
Yes, sir.
A.K.A. Juan Stockton, A.K.A. Bubs. You know, he believes in playing team ball, feeding his team like crazy to get, like, you know, one of the top assist dudes in the league.
The top.
Oh, he was the top?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
man.
top.
Shout out to Bubs, man, for dropping them dimes out there. You ain't no snitch, but you're dropping dimes. Big ups to my man Daniel from Surf Club. Big, strong dude, presence in the middle. Definitely makes an impact on the game, impact on his team. Keeps him in it, you know what I mean? So shout out to Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Dwight from In the Lab. He definitely showed out this past weekend. He was getting bucket after bucket after bucket, and I'm talking about tough buckets. Getting fouled or just being in the mix of things and making his team strong enough to go to the next round. One of my personal favorites, my man Malik from the Mecca, a.k.a. the Mile High Club.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? Came in second for most bodies in the league.
Tied. He and
Oh, he
D-Ray.
tied.
He and D-Ray 4 apiece.
That's
Okay,
tough.
him
So
and
as we
D-Ray.
talk about human highlight reel award,
Yeah.
that's your two right there that we're gonna have to pick.
Two. So yeah, nah, man. Slim did his thing, man. A.K.A. Mile High Club. He was definitely putting in work for him this year. And then last but not least, Tone from Surf Club.
Yes, sir.
Tone from Surf Club showed out this past weekend, getting a lot of boards, getting some buckets, really playing strong, and really being a factor to getting them to the next round. So
Yeah.
shout out to that whole crew right there. And then we got our, you know, first team and second team 2023 All-Stars. I'm going to start from this one right here. First up is DeRay, who is tied up for the most dunk
Most
ons,
sit-downs.
most
Yes, sir.
sit-downs.
16.6 points per game, 10.2 rebounds per game, tied for most sit-downs.
You feel me? So that was dope. My man Mo Jones from Surf Club, a.k.a. Mo Buckets. He did his thing, man.
Yep.
Definitely the defining piece for that team.
Yeah.
He's the one that gets buckets down the line. When it comes to a crucial moment, he's that guy usually had a ball in his hands.
Fifth in scoring 19.2 points per game.
Mo
Go to the
Buckets.
Stats.
Shout out to the number 1 draft pick, Amari. You know what I'm saying? Second team. I'm sorry, I did Mo Buckets. He's first team.
There you go.
That's my fault. So it's D-Ray, then my guy Amari. Shout out to him having a good season. You know, things didn't go all the way their way, but he was one of the stars that stood out. For it being his first year, he did a couple of great things during the season.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get over the hump of getting all the wins, but shout out to him.
And so Amari also second in the league in assists,
That's crazy.
second in
Fire.
steals. Even now, having not played a game, he's still third in points.
That's what's up.
Yeah, one game less.
That's tough.
Shout out to my man Alex Austin from Fabletics, a.k.a.
The accountant. Sorry, I would have got you there.
Just a little bit, just 'cause
Okay. A.k.a. the accountant. Shout out to him for Fabletics. He did his thing. He didn't show up the last couple of games, pissed us off. But
Yeah.
moving on.
First at the end of the season in rebounds, 15 and 10 points a game. 10 points, 15 point rebounds per game.
Shout out to that point guard that came in, man, and held down the championship team, DJ, for In the Lab.
Rookie.
He's right now, he got him in the semifinals, came in with a new squad. He's holding it down.
Bro, I gotta say, that's one game I watched. He came in the game on his first ever VBL game. I don't know how old is the kid. I think he's
Right.
fresh out of college, 21, 22. And hit 5 straight threes, like opposite side of the courts. Not the easy shot. And
Right.
why? It was 5 or 6. Like I want to say in his introduction game,
That's
I've
tough.
never seen anyone come on that stage and off the jump. Hit
Do
2,
what he
3,
do.
like step back, like tough shots, like off the jump ball. Like
Right.
so shout out to DJ.
6
I
games
think he
played,
got a bright future. Man.
15 in points per game, 35 points in that game. You're talking about balled out.
Yeah.
One-time player of the week.
That was the first week
Yeah,
when he
first-
just came in. What was the stats?
Off top, I just remember 35 points a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
35?
35 that game.
That
35
game,
points.
yeah. Crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Next up from that is that man Damian Young, a.k.a. Baby Jordan, a.k.a.
Hey.
Prodigy.
Yep.
From Timeless, man, one of the best defenders in the league, man. Definitely he gives us problems, but he'll give you highlights also.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then our first team, it was Mo Buckets from Surf Club. Juice from Prototype 81, Mr. 63-piece.
Scoring title.
You know what I mean? He definitely comes with a bucket. They came up short against this squad here. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you can't make them all. Hezzy God, representing DOMPEN. We didn't have him the last couple. He went to the big three, man. Shout out to him. Much love, much respect, and much blessings going forward. But, you know, first team, he's always a walking bucket. You can't stop him half the time, and if you do, you're probably fouling him. Elvin Rodriguez, a.k.a. Harlem World, representing Timeless. Walking bucket as usual. Nice defender, gets you a highlight, and also the spark of the team, man. Timeless is one of the top teams in the league. They wouldn't be one of the top teams in the league if it wasn't for him. Mm-hmm. And last but not least,
Cinco Loco.
you feel me? The last but not least, Zach Hinton, a.k.a. Artillery, representing BBall Junkies. I will say that of all of this list, there's players on here that, yes, possibly if they weren't on the team probably can still function in a sense. Mm-hmm. But without Zach Hinton, BBall Junkies don't function. That is the nucleus of the team. That is the guy that represents that squad, puts that squad on his back. Wow. And, you know, you just got to give it to him. He's the MVP. He gets the job done. Walking, you know, double-double. You know what I mean? Yep. So you got to look at it like they had a crazy little start, but it looked like they finishing well.
Hey, shout out to all the moms out there that's watching the live stream. I love to see, like, sometimes I'll see, like, randomly, and we don't repost all the tags. Like, if we did, we'd have, like, a storyline that looked like the Hezzy God. But, like, when I see moms in the mix watching their kids, this is who we're doing this live stream for. And this is also what we do in this podcast to bring you in, because it's only a chosen few that actually watch the live. But the people that do are so dedicated, so we appreciate you guys. Don't think we don't see you and see for granted. Soon we'll be having millions of viewers on these shows. Right. And now it's like, you know, y'all the chosen few that get to watch this live, or you seen it on the replay. Shout out to all the moms out there for bringing some good young men.
And shout out, man, shout out to my sis, Pooh. You know, we lost her son. Her oldest son was killed. He was like one of BBL's kids, man. He used to play out here all the time. The family's been a part of the VBL since I started, you know what I'm saying? Because that's my additional family. Shout out to Sal, my bro. But to keep it a buck with you, that was one of the hardest ones this year for me, because of the simple fact he was due to come home. And, you know, I don't like to see, you know, nobody likes to see any parent lose a child. But for that to be as close to home as it was, she buried her son that Saturday, and she still came up to the beach Sunday. You get what I'm saying? Like, they have a love for the beach that's like no other. Wow. Even though they lost their child. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Baby Tone. Shout out to the Sal Fulton family. Shout out to Pool, man. Definitely, man. That was one of the coldest losses this year.
I mean, his spirit is with us forever, man. Lil Tone. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to Sal. Shout out to moms. It's been love to see him grow. But that's why I love about Venice the most, right? It's like that it is a spiritual place, right? It is a place that, like, when you're gone, whatever you experienced in Venice, even if it was a day, a week, you're going to remember Venice, right? And this is a place, like, you revisit, like, beyond, like, the existence that you live today. I really believe that. So, spirit, another spirit in heaven that joins us every Sunday courtside. You're probably chilling there watching.
We did not do the ladies. Let's show them some love.
All right. What you got to say?
No.
Late to most of your games.
Give me the last. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I don't do first game, ladies. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And then the other games, you have to understand, the others games, Showtime Taylor, and this is the honest truth, I would go to do your games, And Showtime Taylor asked me, can he do it? So I gave him that.
True.
It wasn't the fact of, Mouthpiece is too good to do the ladies. No, not at all.
Showtime loves women's basketball.
Showtime loves women's basketball.
Do
So
you?
he asked me. I do love women's basketball because simple fact of a lot of the matchups be dope. A lot of the matchups, especially like, Lady Mamba and the backcourt.
Some of them ladies' games been better than the men's games.
You feel me?
sometimes. They get a little rougher too.
Yeah.
Lady Mamba and Marissa in the backcourt was one of the best backcourts that I've seen in the women's league.
You know who's tough? MJ, bro.
No, MJ is
MJ
cold.
I mean, hold on.
But-
Christina.
MJ is so cold because I feel like she's one of those ones that can honestly land a sponsor in this.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? MJ, the coldest lace fronts in the game.
She's cold.
Cold,
I'm,
bro.
I'm just grateful that it exists, that we finally have a stage. We've been talking about it for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, you got to understand, like, for 5 years almost, don't quote me on this, it could be 4, but for at least 5 seasons, we've made it mandatory. Deja Vu, a.k.a. Deja Maddox, freshly.
Shout out to Deja.
Fresh mother of, like, one.
Right.
Shout out to Deja. She set the
Right.
stage. She came and cooked on the side courts, earned her spot on the
Yeah.
team, won a championship.
Used
I wanna
to
say.
hit
Used
buckets
to hit.
in
She
grown
was
men
the
eyes.
only female in the league.
Yeah, she used to do her thing.
Created the idea that every team on
Should
every
have a
team
woman.
should have a woman. We made it mandatory for years. 5 years
Nah,
later,
Deja did her thing.
the VWL exists, and we couldn't be more grateful to set a stage for the future generation of ladies to hoop
Yeah.
and
That's
share
so
this
hard.
beautiful game of street ball. I think.
Yeah,
it's, like,
don't get it twisted, ladies.
Toby, you look like
This
Jesus.
is.
I love
Shout out
your
to Toby's
game.
shirt.
I love your game.
And we want to let them know
Yeah,
that they're
Toby's
welcome.
shirt is crazy.
They're welcome.
I got y'all.
That
I'm
boy
always
look
going to come with
fly.
some
But
colors.
I just,
That boy Toby
like I
got
said,
drip.
even if it was a male game, I wouldn't have showed up for it in the first one. So it has nothing to do. It just so happens they schedule y'all first.
So what do you think it brought to the league overall? Like how do you think it?
I mean, I don't
uplifted
think
the-
women should be left out of basketball or out of the sport, especially where we got down there. I think it's enough women to come through and get some games in or whatever. I think this first year was pretty dope how they came together. I think next year, if we do it again, it's going to be better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The women is really going to come out for the tryouts. It's really going to be some fun. I think a lot of women took to it and thought it was dope. So I think the experience itself for the women was like a good experience.
Yeah.
And I promise, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to your championship, I'm going to go nutty.
No, for
Yeah.
sure, bro. And
So
also
don't
you
even
got-
get it twisted.
You
I'm
also
going
gotta look
27.
at the age demographic of the young ladies that pull up. Shout out to Tati and Liv. They always out there, bro.
Yeah.
Cooking. I mean,
Yeah,
they
get it how I
follow us, you
live,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
She's a
Like,
beast.
And that's our future too. So for us to start a platform, they get to see it, and it's all over the world.
Hey, man, the women don't give you half the headache that the men do when it comes to the
I don't know
games.
about that.
No. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Sobeys having a headache already.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
No, we had a good moment.
Out of the girls' league, I haven't seen a scramble, a fight, a misunderstanding.
Nah, they get
It just-
chippy there. They get a little chippy.
No, but it's,
Just
it
you not
keeps it
there, bro.
basketball. No. So those first games is always like that?
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be
No,
late
the
up,
games
bro.
that I've
They-
seen, they ain't been like
I
that.
know-
It's probably 'cause it's too early in the
It
morning.
reads a little bit like they're not really putting everything on the line. And some of
No,
these
it's
girls are
amazing.
like,
It's amazing.
Yeah.
No, I can't wait.
I
So
mean,
much
shout out-
respect, so much
One of the
respect,
most
Virgil.
important moments of the Venice Women's League so far. Shout out to Drew Edelman pulling up, dropping a 40-piece, current VWL record holder.
Yeah.
We're going to have to make the I Got the Drew.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
I got the Drew Award. Drew,
Yeah.
shout out to Drew, bro. She's always been consistent, and she's every time she stepped on that stage, whether she was playing with the men's, whether she was playing a tournament or 3-on-3, she dominates. She has a pattern, spin move, unstoppable.
Yeah,
And
be
she
doing
come
her thing.
consistently. Like, she was flying the next day on a big money gig to Israel, and she's like, still was at the beach.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't leave without playing one time in the league. So a lot of girls that shine away. I'm not gonna call out names, but there's a lot of girls that's like, what do I gotta gain, or what do I gotta win? Like, I'm like, you gotta win that you get to play on a beautiful stage with amazing people, that you get to really connect with your fans, and like.
And you get to
Like
set some
you
records.
your ladies are inspirations to us all. Like, you setting the standard of class, the standard of style, and it exists.
Yeah.
For the first time in history, we could probably say that we have a women's league at Venice Beach,
And it's not going anywhere.
And you did it. Like, we would just initiate the idea. I mean, shout out Jada, shout out Clara, shout out Jerica, that, like, you know, will like help put the word out. You know, Phil Handy, a coach of the Lakers has his own team. Like, we could say we officially have a LA.
Yeah.
But he got out of there
Lakers
hella
coach.
quick.
I mean,
When he came in, he said right from the jump, like, I want this entire thing to be about this team and these girls. Like, I don't want to be mic'd up. I don't want to, I don't want anybody to make a big fuss over me. I want to watch some basketball. And he was
It's
like,
not making a
and he
big
was like,
fuss.
I'm not even gonna coach. And lo and behold, about 10 minutes into the game, he
Yeah.
couldn't help himself.
Ain't
He was
nobody
in-
like
That's
I'm
fine.
not
Yeah.
saying that
That's
we were
fine.
trying to take the shine off, but the thing about it is, if somebody of your stature comes through the VBL,
Yeah.
we definitely want to show you some love. We don't have to like overshadow the girls,
Yeah.
but we definitely want to show you some love on the strength of we respect what you do, we
Yep.
respect what you bring to the table. So just respect the fact that we want to show respect.
Yeah, respect that.
You know
respect.
what I mean? Like respect the
Let
respect,
us
bro.
respect you.
You feel
Come
me?
on.
And I just feel like, if you've done something in your life to get respect, you be mad if somebody didn't show you it. So that's kind of like, it's kind of contradictory, bro. I believe that once you stepped on the scene, we wanted to show you love. It wasn't about overshadowing anybody. It's just giving people their flowers that do something beneficial to the game that we love.
Yes, sir.
So
Well-
that's why we wanted to show the love. But I get what you're saying. You wanted to be bigger than you. Much respect.
Well, Phil, if you see this, your team is playing the first game of the Venice Women's League semifinals, 12 o'clock, Mango House versus Lady Sweat. Real quick, guys, what's the pick? Mango House, Lady Sweat. Lady Sweat, I believe, is undefeated still.
Lady Sweat, I'm going.
Lady Sweat. I'm
Oh,
heading
Lady
that
Sweat,
way.
they're not going to have
I mean, it's
Haley,
not fair. It's like
and
when we
they're not gonna
started the
have
VBL
Barbie.
and we had VBL All Stars. Like
They're not going to have
it is-
Haley?
They're not going to have Haley, and they're not going to have Ball Barbie.
But
What's
it
wrong
is-
with
Braid
Haley?
or braided. Haley's going back to school.
Well,
Yeah,
Fuck you, Haley.
I know. Just too talented.
well, Haley, if
tough.
you got a Sunday off, I think we could spare a free flight. For
Okay.
for you to come
You
back.
heard it here.
Lady Sweat, you make it to the finals. Haley,
Yeah,
coming
you
back.
can't. You
We'll
can't
buy
be
you a
doing
flight.
that.
I gotta say, I mean,
Yeah.
first of all, you kind of took that name from the homegirl Jenna, who done cooked at the beach. Jenna
Yeah.
Bandy, you took that name and you
Bandy.
said, "Come and earn your name back," and she was a little in her feelings about that. What do you gotta say to Jenna out there?
Listen here, Jenna. We cool as a fan. This girl scored 80-something points. I don't know if you scored 30.
Oof.
You get what I'm
I already
saying?
know you scored more than that. But
She
yeah.
has?
Yeah,
On
yeah.
what game?
40, 50.
You show me that
Okay.
game, I'll change my mind.
Okay. All right. So you just not to your status, but please tell Jenna
I just look at it like this.
the name.
The reason why I gave the girl Lady White Mamba, she scored 82. I think it was 82 or 81 in the league that has some good players in it. She has some good shots. She's been consistent damn near all year. I think it's only probably one or two games that she didn't have like an overwhelming game or over double digits. But I gave her the name Lady White Mamba because simple fact, she plays more and she's scored more.
Okay.
So
Come
I
earn
would
your name
love for y'all to go one-on-one to see who is Lady White Mamba. I think that's something that should be discussed. I think beforehand, I didn't know that she was...
Well, Mouthpiece.
yeah, that is
We
true.
got
That is-
the women's queen of the court for $500, August 27th, 1 o'clock p.m. Mm-hmm. We
Who
can
you
set
got?
this up.
Who's the best one-on-one that you've seen, pound for
one-on-one.
pound, girl? And she don't have
MJ.
to be.
MJ won it last
Nah,
year.
MJ
MJ is the
MJ
best one-on-one player, period, out of the women's league, period.
I never seen somebody win a check and say you can have it and dip.
That's
Right,
why.
right.
We could get into that story.
Shout out
We
to
got
Ruth,
enough
right?
time.
I think
Yeah.
the one after her would have to be Marissa.
Wow.
I like Marissa because simple fact, she plays defense. We all know this. Like Marissa plays defense and solid. She has a
running out
handle
there.
on her. She can cross pretty much anybody.
It's true.
And she's a good finisher. You know what I'm saying? Like, but MJ know how to shoot from the outside clean. She know how to get to the rack, but she know how to create shots for herself.
Yeah, she's a shooter.
So, and then with Haley,
I want to see
Haley
what.
is consistent shooter.
Yeah, I want to see what Christina Ellis on Basketball Beauties does. I think
Christina, which one is
Christina Ellis. She's got braids. She's absolutely
yes,
cooking.
yes,
yeah, she hit the behind the back. Left finger roll. I think
Yes.
she's leading the VWL in points, maybe
Yes,
leading in
she
assists
balls.
too.
She balls.
I mean, her and MJ are like,
Good glue.
yeah. So,
Yeah. Nah, shout out to the ladies, man.
Yeah.
Trust me. No downhill from the excitement. Trust me.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching y'all. Like I said, first games, I don't care if it was man or woman. I
Yeah.
just don't make it.
Don't do them.
I just don't make it.
Venice Women's League Championship, 8:27. We'll tell you the time in a little bit. But real quick, let's get your guys' picks on these last games. Mango House, Lady Sweat, 6-0. I'm not sure. Mango
I'm
House's
going with Lady
record.
Sweat.
Lady Sweat.
Lady Sweat.
Lady Sweat.
I'm picking
You picking the underdog or you
all the ladies that came out to represent and play.
Diplomatic?
That's amazing.
Then we got
You so full of shit.
then we got Doctor's
Yeah,
Orders,
damn.
Basketball Beauties. Real quick, give me the pick.
Who?
Doctor's Orders, led by
Basketball beauties.
okay.
Because doctor's orders, think they're in for by technicality.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Doctor's orders is cool people. I like the girls. Don't get it twisted. But I keep it a buck. I keep it a buck.
That part will probably.
Why? You don't want to predict?
Go ahead, we'll come in
Well, we'll
hour
see.
and 20. Let's just talk about. Is there anything else that's more interesting?
Oh, we have 2 hours. Well, fuck them all. And see y'all later.
We love you, Women's League.
No. I ain't just talking about the women. Fuck all y'all.
Fuck all y'all, yeah.
We all.
Hold on. It's just close it out with the ladies.
Close it-
Just
wait.
grateful. 1 and 15
Yeah, no,
seconds.
grateful for the ladies, man. Definitely want it to grow next year. We appreciate y'all coming through and being consistent and having a good time and making the presence of the women felt. Appreciate
Amen.
that.
Yeah, I can't say enough too. Like I think we've elevated the experience. We've elevated like the family and the bonds that we've created to like inspire each other to just like be better humans. Period. Right. Like I think there's a balance of testosterone that's amazing. I think we see more babies and kids courtside, and that's really who we play for.
Oh, I was about to say, what?
Babies,
More
yeah,
babies.
babies,
Yeah.
maybe relationships
Well,
that we were
and-
born. It is all about love and basketball.
Yeah.
This is what we do, and this is what we represent. So
My favorite moment of the VWL this year, Delilah Burr. I think she was 8 years old, drove 4 or 5 hours from Arizona to come out.
Wow.
And she was there on draft day. She got drafted by Amanda and by Mango House. Pops. And
she came back 4 weeks later, played her game,
Yeah, played a game.
called the
Played a game.
ISO card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Against another.
Wow.
Yeah,
baby that
big
was
shout out
there,
to
so.
Delilah. She started
Yeah.
using my little handshake trick too. I know.
That was my favorite moment of the whole
Yes,
season.
yes.
That's what it's about. Well, maybe I got a good closeout topic for us if we were doing some cuts, and maybe who knows. But
Yeah, call me up.
we had a little game today that happened at Venice Beach.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people wanted to hear about it.
Oh my God.
Oh, you talk about Frank.
Yeah, we're close it out. It's 11:59. It is midnight. We
Okay,
are
under-
4 hours past my bedtime.
Lord.
Understand this. Frank played against a little person, okay? And this little person has went viral with
How
his
little?
hook shots.
Like what size? About
He's about,
You
I
asked
say
that?
about 3 foot 5, 3 foot 6,
3
something like that. He in the 3-footers.
Yeah.
And he basically went viral. He went viral. You know what I mean? For hitting hook shots in pickup games. Like the boy's been going off. What's his name again?
Lil Dre.
Dre Gordon.
Dre Breezy or Dre something like that.
Dre Gordon, aka the KFC chef master. He's the kitchen manager
Dre
at KFC.
Drizzle. Dre Drizzle.
Drizzle with the drizzle hook.
Yeah. No, he played a hell of a game. But he
legendary.
played against one of our legendary ball players. He played against.
Wait, he first played E5.
He first played E5.
E5,
and
what
he
happened?
lost.
What
He
happened?
lost,
What'd you
right?
thought of that
Yeah.
matchup? 'Cause
He lost.
you lost, but it was like 7-3. Still got a few
Yeah,
buckets.
nah,
He got
he
a
got
couple
some.
buckets
He got
in.
a couple hard buckets on me, but
What was it? What was it like? You
Bro,
never played anybody this
I
size.
never played nobody this size, so it was interesting. He tired me out. First of all, it was
He can cross.
but he was crossing, spinning. I'm like, bro, what do you? And then hook shot.
Right.
I'm like, it's funny is I tried the hook shot. He said, don't disrespect my shot. I said, my bad, big homie. like,
He mastered it.
But
mastered it,
the
bro.
cold part was him playing Frank.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So
after that,
Frank, this how bad this shit went. First of all, him and Frank played against each other and Frank was getting all the boards because he just kept shoving the little man, okay? He shoved him out of bounds. He shoved him to the ground. He grabbed his head, okay? Like, he grabbed his head, like, from the back. He grabbed his head. His fingers went in his mouth, and he was holding him from a rebound. I don't know how you using your two hands to hold a head and then go get a rebound. But shout out to Big Baby, because Big Baby put the bet down of $200. Me and Big Baby goes to the ATM. We're watching Frank from a distance shove on a little person because he found out he was getting $200 if he wins, okay? Then Frank, they switched up the rules where they said only get one shot because Frank was just overpowering the little man and
tackling him. I mean, it was like wrestling wars. Like,
so Frank wind up. He wind up winning. The score was like 7-3,
7-4, something.
7-3, 7-4.
It's 4.
But on the game-winning shot, okay, Frank makes the bucket, right? Falls, does a tuck and roll, laid out doing a snow angel on cement. Then Big Baby gives him the $200. He starts crying. It was the most magical, non-competitive moment that I've ever seen in my life. He thought he won the finals, and he started crying after he won this money. I said, Frank, do you know you won against a little person? I don't give a shit.
He said 1994.
I won $200, and I've been balling since 1994. That was the biggest and funniest moment of the day. Frank did his thing. He cried, like I said. It was like winning the NBA Finals for him. And, shout out to Dre Drizzle for putting up a good fight. But,
Frank came out, since I set the game up, Frank broke me off 10% off my booker fee. So he gave me the dub. And I broke off Dre for like a hell of a fight and a hell of a moment, bro. It's been a long time since I've been at the beach and I just saw everybody happy. I mean, it was like utopia on the beach. Like, everybody was screaming, cheering, had their phones out. They were cheering for, it was the David versus Goliath, except Frank ain't no Goliath. You know what I mean?
I think it was bullshit.
It's just
that
like,
this man cried. He cried over somebody 3'4"
on the live too. I mean,
and really, honestly, the crying was authentic. Like, he was crying and his top grill almost came out.
94.
Like, it almost slipped out because he was crying and weeping. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Shout out to Big Baby for motivating him with the $200.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You made his day.
This year.
Yeah, you feel me? So hopefully he gets some more poly grip so the top row will stay in. But, shout out to Frank for winning over a little person.
How you know what that thing is called, bro?
What, poly grip?
Yeah.
Because, simple fact, anytime a whole row come out,
that
means it ain't got the grip.
Right.
And sometimes when he yells, that motherfucker want to shoot out on
Where
him.
do you cop some poly grip around here?
At the store?
Yeah, which store?
I mean, anywhere, like CVS, you could have went there and picked up something. You know what I mean? But get that seal. Like, get that shit. Because you need to not have your, the top row just coming out randomly. You just need, we don't need to see that shit. You be holding on to it like it's a kid that you can't control. You feel what I'm saying?
So, shout out to Dre, bro. A lot of people in the comments challenging Monty Love. Monty Love, you're my dude. Yo,
Manny Love, come play him.
Come on, bro.
Monty said,
with no disrespect, the man can play.
Stop
Monty Love,
you're
the legend, but it's dope that you know what I'm saying? Everybody got game, and it doesn't matter how tall, how big, your boy, your girl, you're old. This was a battle of a little person and an elderly person, and just brought so much joy and passion and competitiveness out of everybody. And this is why we do it for. It doesn't matter how elite you are. It doesn't matter. Just if you love the game. It matters
if you beat somebody 3-6 and you cry.
Yeah, I mean, he just made me cry out of laughter. So shout out to all the joy that
One moment
you know,
brings.
underdogs bring. You know what I'm saying? This is an underdog story.
Facts.
And
I just hope the
this-
teeth stay in this weekend.
Yeah, please. Frank,
Fingers crossed for you.
hey, just go spend that money in the right place. I think on that
Poly
note,
grip.
23 playoffs,
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Veniceball family,
Rain or shine.
Kid Punch, the whole family.
Yes, sir.
It's really special to be here. So thank you for tuning in.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
And
Thank
shout out
you.
to Puma Hoops,
Yeah.
man. Our lasting sponsor, 5 years. They just gave us the call yesterday. They want us to design the 2014 collection. So we're in discussion.
2014?
24.
Good job.
You said 2014.
Yeah, because I'm going to bring it back to
Yeah.
2014.
Oh, wow.
I
for the
like
design.
how you just try to clean
Wow.
that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's actually
All right,
kind of
baby.
fire. You start from.
Well,
back
shout
then,
out to
that was-
everybody that tuned in, man.
Yeah.
This has been an amazing podcast.
Tell us.
Shout out to my man Nick. Shout out to my man E5. Shout out to my man Tobias. Big ups to my man DJ Punch. And you already know who I am, man. Mouthpiece,
What?
voice of Venice
Who?
Beach.
What?
Get it!
Woo!
At the Venice Basketball League.
Innovative.